Hello everyone, welcome back to the Johnny Rocket Show. Today we'll be diving into some of the biggest stories from Hollywood to sports in an inspirational segment. We have the award winners from the Oscars, what happened at the NFL Scouting Combine, and an individual who got the worst news but turned it into something inspiring. So let's blast off with the latest. This is the Johnny Rocket Show. What's up, movie lovers? The 97th Academy Awards just wrapped up. And let's be honest, there were some incredible wins, some massive snubs, and a few moments that just had the internet go crazy. So grab your popcorn, hit the like button, and let's launch into it. First up, we're starting with the big one, Best Picture. The award went to Anora. Directed by Sean Baker, Anora is a gritty, character-driven indie film with a raw, almost documentary-style approach. This film not only clinched Best Picture, but won the director 4 other Oscars. Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, Best Editing, and Best Picture. That's a historic sweep. That makes Baker the only filmmaker to win 4 Oscars in one night. And while Anora was a favorite to win, some believe that either Wicked or Emilia Perez, that led the Oscars with 13 nominations, deserved the top spot. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think the Academy made the right call? And then moving on into the acting categories, we got Adrien Brody taking home the win for Best Actor for The Brutalist. This marks his second Oscar win after 22 years in The Pianist. He delivered a powerful performance as an architect in a war-torn Europe, and he beat out some serious competition. Timothée Chalamet in A Complete Unknown, Colman Domingo in Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes in Conclave, and Sebastian Stan in The Apprentice. And now this one was unexpected. The Best Actress race was wide open, but Mikey Madison won Best Actress for her role in Anora, surpassing favorites like Demi Moore. Twitter went wild over this one. Both delivered stellar performances, but Madison pulled off the upset with her career-defining performance in this film. And now we got Kieran Culkin finally getting his Oscar after dominating with Succession. He won for Real Pain, and his speech was one of the most heartfelt moments of the night. He gave a touching tribute to his wife and family and had the whole room emotional. He edged out Yuri Borzov, who was a fan favorite, but Culkin's indie film performance won over the Academy. And huge moment here, Zoe Saldana winning Best Supporting Actress for her role in Emilia Perez. She made history as the first American of Dominican origin to win an Oscar. She beat out Monica Barbero for A Complete Unknown, Ariana Grande, Wicked, Felicity Jones, Brutalist, and Isabella Rossellini, Conclave. This was another category where Wicked, Ariana Grande was heavily predicted to win. Zaldana has been in blockbuster films for years, but she now finally gets an Oscar. What do you think? Well deserved? And the 2025 Oscars highlighted the diversity and creativity in animated storytelling, with Flow standing out for its innovative approach and an international recognition, taking home Best Animated Feature Film. The other nominees being Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, and The Wild Robot. Flow, a wordless animated film by Latvian director Gins Ziboldis, marked Latvia's first Oscar win, generating widespread celebration throughout their country. The film follows a group of diverse animals surviving a catastrophic flood, showcasing the beauty of interspecies relationships without dialogue. All right, so now some of our biggest snubs from the night was Demi Moore losing Best Actress, and with many feeling this was her best shot at an Oscar. And Wicked missing out on Best Original Score. A big fan favorite that got overlooked and got me thinking about a future segment about how AI is affecting filmmaking. And then Conan O'Brien hosted the show, and let's be real, he crushed it. His opening monologue was hilarious with brutal Hollywood jokes. He called out Oscar snubs and Hollywood hypocrisy in a fun way. Should he come back? And another memorable moment was, of course, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo singing a Wizard of Oz medley. It had the floor on its feet, with songs including Somewhere Over the Rainbow and Defying Gravity. By far, one of my favorite moments of the night. And overall, the 2025 Oscars were a solid 8 out of 10 for me. The wins were surprising, the speeches were emotional, and Conan kept it entertaining. But there were definitely some questionable choices. So now I want to hear from you. What was the best win, and what was the biggest snub? Let's go, Survivor fans! The season 48 premiere finally dropped, and wow! What an episode! New twist, intense challenges, and some big personalities already making waves. Let's break it all down. This season brings us 18 brand new castaways, split into 3 tribes. We got Siva, orange, Bula, green, and Lagi, purple. And right from the start, we got a marooning challenge where the tribes raced for supplies. Lagi crushed it, leaving Siva and Vuli to go out on a journey. And in the end, Vula took home the supplies, but not without some drama. As Kevin from Vula injured his shoulder on the first challenge, he was still able to pull off the win. That's the kind of grit we love to see here. Kevin played a more slow and steady approach to the journey, while his opponent, Kyle, was a lot more erratic, which ended up biting him in the ass. He broke the water jug. He broke the water jug he needed to fill. But once the tribes got settled in, we got our first taste of early alliances. Over at Vula, you got Kevin, Sai, Justin, and Cedric, forming a majority alliance, with Kevin also bonding with Mary. Is that a smart move, or is it too early? Meanwhile, Stephanie's kind of on the outs. Stephanie did not really engage with her tribe mates too much, but on the other hand, you have Sai, who is maybe playing a little too aggressive too early on. And getting into the sneaky stuff, you have Sai finding the first immunity idol of the season, with Sai stumbling upon the first Beware advantage of the season, opening it without hesitation. She found a puzzle lock with a code with the numbers 216377 and realized that until she solved it, she would lose her vote at Tribal Council. But instead of tackling the puzzle solo, she enlists her alliance members, Cedric, Kevin, and Justin. Together, they decipher it, unlocking the hidden immunity idol and restoring Sai's voting power. Is that a good move for her alliance members? With the idol now in her possession, Sai holds a significant advantage over her tribe mates, and the question remains when she's going to use it at Tribal Council. Meanwhile, at Lagi, one of the standout players for me was Eva Erickson, the first openly autistic contestant in Survivor history. She killed it at Camp Life. They needed bamboo, and she got the bamboo. She got it at Camp Life, and she won over her tribe, but especially Joe from the Sacramento area. She opened up about her diagnosis, and Joe was incredibly sincere and empathetic and made sure that she can count on him. which really shows that he's not just muscles, but he's a good, caring gentleman. Lagi's vibe overall seemed united, but we'll see some cracks maybe unfold in future episodes. And now over at Siva, things were a little quiet. Maybe a little too quiet. No major alliances were formed, which is kind of unusual for a Survivor premiere. But mark my words, when a tribe isn't talking strategy, that just means the good players are doing it behind the scenes. And then we got the first immunity challenge, being a grueling obstacle course. The Lagi tribe and Siva tribe coming out on top, sending Vula to the first tribal council. And let me tell you, tribal was messy. Stephanie tried to flip the vote, but the numbers weren't on her side. She played her shot in the dark and still got voted out in a 4-1 decision. First boot of the season. Ouch. So what did we learn from episode 1? Lagi is looking strong, Vula is already divided, and Siva is playing it safe for now. And we all know how quick things can change in Survivor. Who do you think is playing the best game so far? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget, if you like Survivor recaps, hit the subscribe button.